Okay, Super Savers, thanks for tuning in. So you've seen how I save money on laundry by sharing with other people. I never iron. Today actually, I'm on my way to a nearby charity shop to drop off a bunch of clothes. But I'm not giving them away, I'm just getting them to wash and iron them for me. I'll buy them all back at a fraction of what it would cost me to do it myself. And the beauty of it is, I don't have to do anything. My friend Sam is taking me there as it's on his way to work. I've got my other flatmate's fold-up bike for the journey back. He said he doesn't mind me using it on the odd occasion. I choose a different charity shop each time because they don't like... Oh, sweet Jesus. There it is again. That pain in my guts. Should have left that half-eaten ginsters in the bin. They don't like you doing it. So, they've taken most of my stuff. They won't take anything they won't sell, so it's a safe bet I'll get everything back. Except washed, pressed and ironed. Get in. Right, Super Savers, thanks for tuning in. Got a hot date tonight. When I was in town, I went into a couple of shops for some new threads. Naturally, receipts in the bag and tags remain on so I can take them back tomorrow and get my money back. You can get these sample bottles from department store perfume counters. I've got tons of them. It's nice to smell good for free. Alex is away at the moment, so going to use his bike to get there. James, have you got a D-lock I can borrow?
No.
Okay, I'm off now. See ya. Wish me luck, viewers. She's just over there. I'm going to sign off now. I've got a few money-saving tricks up my sleeve for tonight, and looking forward to using them. We'll report back. Thanks for watching. Well, I've just told her I have to use the men's room. So far, so good. She wasn't sure about me asking for the kids' menu. They said I couldn't do that, so we got a small sharing platter instead. Managed to put her off the mussels, which were ridiculously expensive. I'm not that hungry tonight, so I probably won't insist on having half, so she's done well there. I chose this place because of the free refills. I've had 3 glasses already. I don't normally have ice because it leaves less room for drinks, but as it's a special occasion, I'll treat myself tonight. Well, Super Savers, I'm not sure if we'll see each other again. After we split the bill, Mike came to just, under a tenner. Tonight was once again proof of the old adage that if you don't ask, you don't get. I fancied the ribs, but there was no way I was going to pay 14 quid. So I asked for 2 ribs only, and Bob's your uncle. £3. The lasagna here is huge, so I ordered that for Lara, and had some of that with my side order of chips, and the complimentary ice cream to finish. It makes me laugh. All those people who say I'm cheap, well, you don't see them eating out twice a week. Okay guys, I'm off to my old work pal Nick's house in the country today for his daughter's birthday. She's 1 next week. Getting the bike ready for the 300-mile round trip. Finding her a present was easy enough. Got these old toys from the waiting room at my GP's practice. They've got a whole box of stuff that they're happy to give away for a small donation. A bit worn, but give them a wipe and they're nearly as good as new. I tell them they're in my will, but sadly for them, they don't know I'm penniless. My mother saw to that. Didn't leave me a penny. Didn't get one of her precious paintings she devoted her life to acquiring. I'll always remember her telling me, with a smile on her face, the only money's all in the house. This crappy, damp, 2-bed terrace in this seaside backwater. She thought it was funny. I think she wanted me to live like this. Cruel, cruel woman. The good thing about this trip is that Nick has given me permission to film. Whenever I go anywhere, I never pay for a hotel. I tell everyone I can sleep anywhere, so the couch does just fine for me. Hey, Super Savers! On the road now. Left some space in the pannier for any finds I make along the way. Got these panniers from the tip. As for the bike, I have Her Majesty's Constabulary to thank for that. They do auctions for unclaimed stolen items. I never miss them. Had this beauty for about 5 years now. Not packing anything to eat. Going to rely on nature's larder. Blackberries are in season on the hedgerows, and there's a few petrol station bins I plan on raiding. The ones with restaurants are the best because you've also got the caterers' dumpsters. Perfectly safe if you give everything a good rinse. Hi Nick, Sarah. Good to see you.
Come in, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Journey was pretty smooth. Had to stop a few more times than expected because I think I've got a gastric virus.
Oh dear, sorry to hear that.
That's okay. I'll be over it soon enough. There she is. Before I forget, a little something from your favourite uncle birthday girl.
I suppose you'll want to rest up. A hell of a journey you've had. Let me show you to your room.
I'm all right. And look, I prefer couches. And don't worry about bed sheets either. I bought a canvas I can throw over it. Hey viewers, we're going walking today to the lake, so we'll be donning my only spare pair of togs, which I find really versatile. Oh God, this wrenching pain is not going away. It seems to be getting worse. These are actually scrubs which I always get to keep after the human drug testing trials that I go for. I'll take the rest of my clothes with me to wash in the lake with a bit of this soap my sister-in-law found for me. Got my walking shoes, probably the most I've paid for anything since I can remember. Got them on the internet after trying them on in a small outdoor wear shop up here. Right guys, sorry I haven't been about recently. Doctor has told me to take it easy while they find out what's wrong with my kidneys. As you know, since moving out, well, them changing the locks while I was at my friend's lodge, I've moved back into my mum's old house. Costs an absolute fortune to run. I've tried to keep the cost down by living in one room, and water is from the butt outside. I never even used James's. But did I ever get a thank you? Did I ever? There's a good wood near here that I go to for fuel. I also use it to cook my food on this old griddle I found. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Hey everyone, just got back from the supermarket. Unbelievably, they've refused to honour the vouchers that I collected. They're not out of date, but they said they weren't valid because I hadn't spent any money with them. They told me the terms and conditions were on their website, but there's no way I can check without home Wi-Fi.
Body was found on the verge of B2216, about 2 miles out from Kidderminster. Blunt trauma to the head seems the most likely cause of death.
Run over?
That would seem the most likely cause, but I've ordered a Connor's report all the same.
Why?
Well, for one thing, this guy didn't have a car. People who knew him said he was a bit of an oddball. He kept himself to himself. He didn't seem that well liked.
Well, lots of loners are not well liked. That's why they're loners.
It was a bit different with him, though. Everyone I've spoken to has told me the same thing, that he was a freeloader, notoriously tight with his wallet. The food bank were the only people to say anything nice about him.
So you're thinking someone with a grudge might have had a go at him?
I'll admit it's unlikely, but I don't think at this stage we can rule it out.
Well, if the lorry bumper hadn't killed him, his kidney soon would have.
Kidney?
Yes, he sold the other one in 1999. Acute renal failure. You get it from poor hygiene regime and unsanitary conditions. We found an unusually high level of Staphylococcus in his intestines, the type you get in the developing world where water supplies are contaminated.
What do you suppose he was doing on the road at that time of night?
Investigators think he was struck about 50 to 60 yards up the road. Bit of an accident black spot. Found a badger's body in the central reservation not far away.
Perhaps he was trying to help it.
Unlikely. The badger had probably been struck further up the road too, like him.
Oh, who knows what happened. I suppose if he didn't have a car, he would go everywhere on foot.
But in the middle of the night?
Takes all sorts, I suppose. Any next of kin?
Doesn't look like it, no. PC Halliday is looking into it and is going to the house this afternoon to straighten out a few things before the burial. Died alone. The poor sod.
Hello? Anyone there?
Through here.
Jesus, look at all this stuff. When you said he didn't throw anything away, you weren't joking.
Yeah, I know. I don't think one skip's going to be enough.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be careful where you go. Oh, and put this on. You don't want to be breathing any of this in.
Right, thanks. Bloody hell!
Happens more often than you think. Mind you, I've never seen that much roadkill in one freezer before. Poor buggers.
Here, there's a door here. Look. Sealed up, mind. Wonder what's behind.
I don't often say this, but I dread to think.
Shall we take a look?
Wow!
You might need to cancel that second skip.
That's a Monet. That looks like a Matisse. Holy cow, that's a Renoir. Millet. Cézanne. Manet. Oh, and Lautrec. This is amazing.
So you're an expert on this sort of thing, are you?
Believe it or not, I actually studied the French Impressionists for a year at St Martin's.
Right. This lot could run into thousands, couldn't it? Repros, though, yeah?
Try millions. I remember these. I got books on them at home. These all disappeared during World War II. People thought they were lost forever. They're priceless.
If only he knew.